Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine's back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, we are getting back to Attack on Titan, and it couldn't come soon enough. This is episode 64 as it appears on Crunchyroll, Declaration of War. And after what we got for the big reveal on the last episode, which I think Diamond Dave and I kind of figured it might have been Eren, I'm excited to see where we go from here because it feels like a totally different show.
Well, he's supposed to heal, I thought, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to get some freaking answers.
Oak, you were wrong.
I didn't think it was Eren. Anyhow, Declaration of War sounds pretty friggin' awesome. Can't wait.
Season 4. We're here. Our time is now. Let's go!
Oh, this is
back when they're still in training.
誰かに許して欲しかったんでしょ。何か言えるわけないのにね。
なぜかこう思うんだ。あのおじさんはきっと誰かに裁いて欲しかったんじゃないかな。いや、4年分だな。ないな。
Oh my god. Still can't believe it.
何から話せばいいかわからないんだ。
Hey, like, why my leg is gone?
Impossible. Impossible.
Just not vibing with it, man. I have a hard time, like, really getting into it.
Oh, this is way better than the stuff from season 3.
This part's intense. When they hit him with the old,
I'm even tapping my toe, and I didn't even try to. It just happened.
Just happened.
Just took over.
Yep.
Just took over your soul.
It's because it's got energy.
That's right.
Kenny Omega. There. That's
That
there
could've
you
been
go.
it. Yeah, good call.
There,
answer.
that's how you want to shoehorn that
I
in
knew you
there.
were a fan.
No, I was just trying to figure out a spot to shoehorn in there.
Dude,
why
so
you
there's
liked
a
it.
spot in the Wyatt's music where I swear it's not the lyrics at all.
Yeah.
But if I tell you the spot where it says Mikasa,
Yeah.
that's all you're going to hear from now on.
Oh man!
And during the chorus of the Wyatt's
The
theme,
Wyatt 6.
I'll have to show you later.
All right, here we go. Okay, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Like, what?
Shut it out.
Oh, here we go. That's right.
Yep.
We didn't get this yet.
No.
タイバー、そろそろお時間です。これは、東人家の皆様。
Pep talk.
我々の一族はよく知ってますもの。
痛み入ります、清美様。
座れよ、ライナ。
Pick your jaw up off the ground.
ステージの喧騒がよく聞こえる。この上の建物は普通の住居だ。幕が上がるのを楽しみにして待っている。手を怪我しているんですか？ああ、擦り傷だ。
Has he controlled it so much now that...
Maybe.
ファルコン、お前もここで話を聞くんだ。
言う通りにするんだ。
お久しぶりです、レオンハートさん。
ブラウンさん、あんたの息子を出迎えた時以来か。言っちまったんだって。
マーレに捧げたことが誇りだと、きっと娘さんも立派に。
死んでねえよ。
She ain't.
帰ってくると約束したんだ。
So that was
しか
bad.
し、まさかクレス
Oh, yeah,
先
it's
生
a
布
Mr.
告を
Okay,
行うことになるとはな。
Is that facial hair or has he got the Thanos chin there?
マーレ軍の中枢が収容区に揃うなんて。
Everybody in one spot.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's why he was pointing up.
タイバー家の力って同じエルディア人なのにな。
Again, I'm going to assume the worst until it's not.
Eren's gonna take everybody out?
マーレの戦士よ、マガト隊長がお呼びだ。
Declaration of war could mean a strategic thing, like somebody stands up on a mic and says declaration of war, or sometimes acts of violence are declarations of war. So this title could go a couple different ways here.
何しにここに来た？
お前と同じだよ。わからないか。仕方なかったってやつだ。聞こうぜ。
You get Legends of the Fall Brad Pitt here.
He is handsome.
巨人の力で世界を支配していました。巨人に奪われたとされています。
Just wait until those shadows aren't shadows behind you of a
途方
Titan.
もない数の民族や文化、エルディア帝国の歩んだ歴史でした。巨人大戦の始まりです。
All blindfolded.
そしてこの状況に彼こそが英雄ヘイロス、次々と同士討ちに倒れて行きました。島に退かせることに成功したのです。未だに力を持ったまま、あの島に控えています。
Tens of millions?
踏み潰されずに存在しているのは、
Uh-oh.
我が祖国マーレはその脅威を排除すべく
Oh, just dropping the truth.
Yep.
戻ってこられたのは鎧の巨人のみ。暗黒の人類したるエルディア帝国は
They don't know about Beast Titan?
あれが壁を破壊した理由だろ。お前たちは世界を救おうとした。
イエーガーはそのまま正門に行け。二人はこっち
What
だ。
is going on?
Who is that person? Is that
Armin?
I think so.
あなたをどこかで見たことがある気がする。
西の楽和基地だが、招集を受け参加している。
That's Armin.
It's
1000%.
gotta be.
Look at the hair.
With the blonde hair.
何か異常は
今のところ報告はありません。
すべて知らせるように伝えろ。
了解です。
Dude, this is the anticipation build here.
バガト隊長はどこに
Armin.
Oh!
何なんだ。
Never heard him fall or hit.
クルーガーさんは古い友人じゃないのか。古いって何年前の。知り合ったのはパラディと。
Eren's gonna have to make a tough decision here, isn't he?
ありえない。
まさか。
Oh, title card.
Okay, they pretty much gave us the whole
ここま
plot
で
in
語っ
that
た
title
話は
card.
I was like, just get out of the way, so I didn't read anything.
真実とは少々異なります。戦鎚の巨人と共に受け継いできた記憶、今回初めて公表させていただきます。今からおよそ100年前、ヘイロスでもタイバー家でもありませんでした。世界を救ったのはフリッツ王なのです。彼は始祖の巨人を継承すると同時に一人のマーレ人を英雄と称し活躍させました。
Fabricate him.
エルディア国民を島に移し、安息を脅かせば幾千の巨人で報復すると言い残しました。これは真意ではありません。不戦のちぎりを生み出しました。カール・フリッツの思想は代々受け継がれ、巨人が攻めてくることはなかったのです。彼の目的は平和です。争いのない束の間の楽園を享受したい。王は最後にそう言い残しました。
マーレやタイバー家が世界を救ったってのは
All a story.
我々タイバー家は一族の安泰を条件に
Oh.
偽りの栄誉と決別したのは危険な状況を理解したからです。
呼びに向かった兵士ともども姿を消しました。予備隊を動員し捜索しろ。
始まったか。
Maybe.
くそ。なんだよこれは。
Ugh. Oh,
Alright, so they
broken legs, broken arms.
they took a fall.
ましてや二人じゃ。
Let alone two.
最悪足だ。
でもあの兵士、どこかで。
It's because you have.
Yep.
カール・フリッツは三重の壁を築きました。
Ew, yep. This is it.
およそ幾千万もの超大型巨人で作られており、盾と矛として平和を守ってきました。始祖の巨人はあるものに奪われまし
Stole. If it's Eren,
た。
he's
が迫っていま
yeah,
す。
Yeah.
Eren.
平和への反逆者、
Oh, there it is.
Now it's coming out.
エレン・イエーガー。
Dude, he can control it all.
Yep.
Well, that's how it seems. It's probably just now he knew that he had to cut off a leg, put the bandages on.
For this kid to let him down.
Yep.
Yeah.
ファルコ。
Yep. There you
お
go.
前には助けられた。
俺に届けさせた。あの手紙は。
家族宛ての手紙じゃなかった。
No.
仲間だぞ。不戦のちぎりにより始祖の巨人を行使することはない。宿すエレン・イエーガーは地ならしを発動させる可能性を秘めていた。
世界を滅ぼしちまうかもしれない。だが俺にも、お前たちが終わりに見えた。
Yeah.
なんで母さんはあの日、巨人に食われた？
壁を破壊したからだ。
なぜ壁を破壊した？
混乱に乗じて壁内に侵入し、世界を救うことだ。
そうか。そりゃ仕方ないよな。
Wow. We got it.
All laid out.
できるだけ苦しんで死ぬように努力するって。そのために来たんだろう。
ああ、言ったっけそんなこと。
I vaguely remember.
海を渡って、敵と同じ屋根の下で、ライナー、お前と同じだよ。もちろんムカつく奴もいるし、壁の中も、同じなんだ。壁の中にいる奴らは悪魔だと教えられた。
Oh, yeah, there he goes. Watch.
ずっと苦しかっただろう。
It sure has.
違うんだ、エレン。マルセルが食われて、兄とベルトルトは作戦を中止して、二人を無理やり説得して。
Yeah, see, it has been eating away at him.
もう嫌なんだ。自分が。
Yeah, he wants to be checked out.
やっぱり俺は、お前と同じだ。
私と共に力を合わせてパラディ島の悪魔と。
生まれた時からこうなんだ。俺は進み続ける。
What is going on?
敵を駆逐するまで。
Oh, he's got them eyes.
Oh no, here we go.
You knew that was coming, man.
I did not write down a single
Jesus,
thing because I
Mikasa.
was just so fucking focused. I mean, so flippin'
Wow.
focused.
Too late now.
You know,
This whole
sorry.
episode was just an anticipation
Wow.
build
It was.
for the next one.
That was all build up.
And-
But we did get a massive information dump that confirmed everything that we either maybe were on the fence about a little bit, we weren't sure about, we speculated. Everything pretty much got laid out for us, and that's what I appreciated was, you know, we had the little bit of breadcrumb dropping and giving some information here and there. We thought we maybe had it figured out. We could speculate. We thought what we might see was going to happen in the future. This episode just laid everything out, and I love that. We had the speech going on stage while Eren was basically just breaking down Reiner with surprise, like everybody else, his jaws on the ground. And I think the major questions I have is, now it didn't happen yet, but I'm assuming Eren is gonna have lunch with the Warhammer Titan there. But what happened to Reiner? Did he make it out of that situation? I don't see how he could, because he wasn't changing. Eren changed pretty quick there, so I'm assuming we're going to have to wait till the next episode. But let's not just gloss over the fact that Armin was there too. And if he changes into the Colossal Titan, that is essentially like a nuke going off from what we saw when it happened inside the city back in Paradise. So again, a lot of things could happen there too. I mean, just having the Colossal Titan here in the walls while all the important people are in one place. I don't know. Maybe in this country they don't watch movies where they see it's clearly never a good idea to have all your important people from both the military and the civilian side of things all in one place, because that's when things go bad for them. This has just been a wild ride. This season 4 feels like a completely different show with the same characters, if that kind of makes sense. And I'm loving every bit of it. This is just so amazing. I cannot wait to get to the next episode. And then maybe we'll see what happened on the stage. But yeah, phenomenal episode.
Yeah, another great episode. Like a broken record with that. But anyways, my big thing too is the Madame, you know, congratulating, you know, Tiber and saying, you know, get him whatever, and then she just walked off. She walked off, so she didn't even stay for it. So, like, as you're saying, everybody that's important was there, and military and civilians. She wasn't. Yeah. So did she maybe have an inkling as to what was happening?
Yeah, or just got
but
lucky.
I was answered my question right away, because I was like, what is with, you know, Eren not having the leg and the eye patch? And I thought, and I, you know, I was like, did he somehow lose his power? Did he get so injured that he whatever? No, it was all a ruse. And then he was having Falco take his letters and send them out in the mail to not his family, but his comrades. Yep. And we got some Armin. That's awesome. That was awesome seeing him again. I'm sure this was his plan all along anyways, too, you know, just always is.
Back when.
And so then we got to see the leg come back, and we got to see an older, wiser Eren turning into a Titan, which was just amazing. And then obviously they have to cut when they always cut, but this is another great episode. I loved how they're having the meeting in the basement with Falco, and watching on while the play is going on up above. It gave that nice little perspective, and then it's just funny because then he's like, I want you to listen, and you can see Reiner like breaking down, and like he felt bad about what happened to his mom. It's like, yeah, he's like, they even wanted to turn back, but I wanted the respect. Well, we saw that he was like the little runt, which is kind of like what Eren was too when he was in the court right away. They treated him like a runt and like, oh, you're gonna be this big tough guy, right? And then shove him down. Well, that's what Reiner kind of was in his own right. So he wanted to get the respect that he thought he deserved. So that's why they pressed on, and that's what started it.
It was interesting how Eren kept kind of almost teasing Reiner about what exactly he was going to maybe do, because I wasn't 100% sold that Eren was going to transform there in the basement.
See, I wasn't
know for sure.
And I thought he was going to maybe like shake hands with him and have him on his side, and maybe even with Falco or something. But apparently that didn't happen. But yeah, I am definitely ready for another episode. This has been so much fun watching this, and this has been another great one. Another solid.
What an information dump, and what a shot that was when they showed all the Titans locked arm in arm, basically saying about how the walls were formed, because that's one of the big things that has kind of been lingering throughout the entire series is how they formed the walls. We saw a hole in the wall. Was that season 2 where there was like a face, inside the wall, and there was all that speculation. And so, yeah, huge information dump. Eren, as the answer said, a big old work on everybody. Just to look, if he had to appear as if he was somebody who needed help, and kind of took advantage of the kindness of some people there. But I wasn't really ready for that to be Eren last episode. Certainly not to see Armin this episode. Well, what we're all very much assuming is Armin.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was wild. Of course, the title, Declaration of War. And I'm like, okay, is it a declaration of war, as I had said in the intro, because they're going to like declare it, or an action is going to happen? And the answer to that was yes, both. That was wild that they threw the cart Titan and another Titan down in the pit so they couldn't transform. So very well plotted out.
They got Beast Titan off, and where he's going, we don't know yet either.
Yeah, so Beast Titan, I'm wondering if he was, they got him out of the middle because, don't want to have everybody in the same place at the same time. But yeah, this was pretty intense. We saw Reiner like showing so much guilt, and I'm wondering, did Eren just, if I'm correct, if they eat another Titan, they get their powers,
get the powers,
right?
Yep.
So theoretically,
well, not all, but
they're right. Their powers. But if Eren were to eat Reiner, wouldn't he then have his powers combined with the ability to have armor?
Yeah. Well, and the Warhammer Titan that he just we
assume.
Yeah. If he were to eat those two, he would get their powers. Is my understanding.
And all of their memories.
So we didn't really see what happened with Reiner. Obviously, they dropped the big to be continued, as they do so often in this show. So this is, as far as all the episodes that we've seen in the first 3 seasons and up until now, this was kind of this was one of the big ones. And what an incredible episode again, as we've said time and time again. Amazing writing. Didn't have to have that much action in it because of how great the story was. So I am super pumped, and I've never wanted to get into another one as much as I do right now.
23 minutes of anticipation.
Right.
I know, that was quite the build. Yeah. Let me know, folks, if I missed something in here, or if I'm just not remembering right. But I feel like Eren has basically, at this point, almost 100% control of everything he can do as a Titan with his body now, because in those flashbacks, he still was missing a leg. Mm-hmm. So all this time, and then right there, as soon as he got just a little bit of knowing, all right, there's my cue, let's grow the leg back.
Let's grow the leg out.
So that's kind of how that came off to me. Of course, let me know if I'm just wrong on that, but that was the vibe I got. And then him
was
just
that our boy
tossing.
Orton? Was that Orton right there? Doing
He was doing the toss of Tiber.
As he does the timer, back it up about 10 seconds as he's that's I didn't catch it
Right
the
there.
first.
Let's see. Boom.
There
There
it
goes
is.
that
You should
down.
pop over it.
Almost.
Right there. That's pretty close. He's pretty close to it.
It's kind of cool. Like he throws up Tiber and then
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, what do I see?
Like he's
I didn't-
popcorn.
I didn't catch it right away. Right there.
Eating popcorn.
Basically.
But yeah, this whole episode just wild. I think we got pretty much every answer, almost. If I'm not going to say 100% for you guys, but at least from the past, we got all those answers right here. And just seeing Tiber just come out nonchalantly, almost.
Yeah.
No one knew what was coming at him.
Made a
Just
crooked
straight
deal.
up, like basically his truth of all that stuff.
Yep.
Now looks like he's probably going to get 8 unless
Lunch.
Beast immediately turned and just kind of does a last second, like,
Yeah.
not today. But wow, what
Junior.
another information overload episode. And then just seeing Eren just almost cold. Like he knows what.
You know what it was like for me? It was almost like he was like took on like Levi's demeanor. Didn't it seem that way? Like the way
maybe.
Levi was
Yeah.
the whole time. Well, now Aaron's acting like Levi because Aaron in the first 3 seasons very emotional, very I'm
Fly
gonna
off the
avenge,
handle,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna avenge my mother. Very angry. And now it's just like, man, this is how Captain Levi would be acting.
Very
When
calculated.
I love how he brought up his mom again to Reiner.
Yeah.
Like unbelievable.
That
Yeah.
was the main source of his rage from the beginning. I mean, yeah, he wanted to be, in the Scouts and everything. He wanted to be in the Corps, but once he got his mom Dunzo, he had that motivation and that anger that kept on driving him, that always kept pushing him forward. Anytime he thought he was done, he would revisit that memory in his mind and push forward every time.
Yeah, and the thing that was cool too was that when Eren went to shake Reiner's hand, Eren's hand was already cut, but he didn't change it. So he's got, like you said, Dave, he's got supreme control over becoming a Titan.
That's how I look at it.
And to me, it's
You're
like,
wrong.
does he even have to inflict any pain or draw any blood anymore? I mean, obviously he does because he did, but it's just like he was able to sit there and just wait for it, and then as soon as he wanted to, boom, he could turn just like that. So
Inevitable.
I don't think we've seen anybody with
Are
that
you
level
sure?
of control. The one thing I have a question about for all of you folks out there is they said the Armored Titan was the only one to make it back, but we did have Beast Titan back on, back here essentially. So I'm just kind of wondering if there's something
Annie
there that I
didn't make it
missed.
back. She's still there, so that's one.
Yep.
Marcel got 8 by God dang it, I can't remember. You guys
Ymir,
know,
right? After she woke up from the ground.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. Let us know.
Yeah.
So there's 2. Beast made it back. Platypus made it back.
Yeah.
Reiner made it back. Who's the Armor Titan?
Right. So maybe it was
Colossal
just
didn't because he got 8 by Armin.
Yep.
So there's a
maybe it
couple
was-
that made it back, but not all. So
Well, I think
either
though
way,
that
we might be confusing him with something, which is
because
typical of us on
I
this
think
show.
the original three that set out, because I think it was just Annie, Beast, and Colossal. I think it was just those 3 initially that went out,
Yeah, so
Brock,
that would make sense then.
yep.
Yeah,
and then
that-
they sent Beast out to get
the
him,
Armored's the
stuff
one
like
that made it
So,
back, so that would make sense.
We're all over the map. Let
You
us
guys-
know.
We might have to go back and now that we're a couple, this episode's done, maybe go back into some comments and kind of see if they're giving us information. But I'm going to hold on that first. Maybe
Yeah,
just
'cause-
kind of let folks
Yeah.
correct
Well,
us here,
because
which is fine because they've been correcting us all
That's
along anyway.
and it's fine. I mean, it's a lot to ingest.
Well, and that's the thing. It's tricky because we're getting such an information dump of what's going on, but we're also reacting to that information dump of like, oh my gosh, can you believe that's what it was and we were right and this and that, and then they're still throwing more at us. So again, you'll have to forgive us, folks.
And then there
again.
was 63 previous episodes
Yeah.
too that that are all good that we're trying to remember.
So
too.
this is one that has definite rewatchability.
Oh, yeah.
I think that goes without saying here as we're scratching the surface on episode 4. So definitely one that will be fun to go back and watch and to see how different we look at things when we go back and watch those first couple of seasons. So, just incredible.
Another banger once again. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
お姉ちゃんの言うことをよく聞いて。
Bring me something.
ごめんな、ダメなんだ。
You think he has an inkling why?
兄弟みんな仲良くな。
お仕事頑張ってね。いってらっしゃい。あなた。
What was this, like 10 hours earlier?
子供たちを頼んだよ。
Oh, he knows he was gone.
Yeah, she knows too. This is it.
狙われるとしたら演説の最中だろうか。
その可能性が最も高いでしょう。
我々の首元まで迫っていた。パラディ島勢力の協力者の影だな。
Now, anytime I see someone like a hat down low, I'm gonna think there's someone.
我が国マーレは敵が多すぎる。敵をあぶり出すためなら。
Smoke them out, people. Smoke them out.
Fire under their asses.
なければ計画通り。
あまりに餌が大きい。
無能な幹部などくれてやればいい。
Oh,
yikes.
あなたの人選通りに党は藩を押す手はずだ。
大勢死にます。
悪魔の末裔なんだろ。今更じゃないか、マガト隊長。
これは戦争ではありません。敵の正体や目的、私はおそらくあなたを守ることができる。
Flat out.
Gotta be honest in this situation.
あなたは餌にしては大きすぎる。
当然、覚悟の上だ。世界は目を向けてくれない。レベリオ収容区のエルディア人は哀れな被害者でなくてはならない。予期せぬ襲撃の被害者だ。世界を味方につけるどころではなくなる。
Oh, dude's just gonna martyr himself. Wow.
悪魔の末裔に違いありません。そして私たちは悪魔に違いない。
Oof.
He's absolutely right.
wow. A lot of. Here we go. Yep.
Got him. Oh, look at that. We're going to be patient, folks, and let it play out. We've done it this much and this far.
Yep.
We're going to be patient.
I'm just glad we got confirmation that soon that he got eaten. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I was a little worried
No
that they were going to take a
shenanigans.
long detour again and then wait the next
with all the
episode to show
backstory and
us. Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Still didn't see what happened to Reiner yet.
We made it. You know, we watch every intro of every show we watch, but this show is making it really hard to do that. Every
I'm
episode.
just still baffled by that conversation we just had. Like that was,
Yeah, like he knew.
well, and then like,
But
you
he
said,
knew he had to
martyr.
do it.
Yeah.
And then also he basically just told Chief there,
Yeah.
or Commander, whatever, that you get to rebuild your own army now
Yep.
when this happens because we anticipate X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. You know, the other thing that we need to remember is that the technology was catching up to the point where they had weaponry that could take out the Titans. So just in the back of our mind, we got to remember that the technology is there where the Titans, as big as they are, even Colossal, the tech is catching up with them a little bit.
Oh boy.
Got a stampede and chaos and everything else. Just smashing them.
Just a body splash.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, they're gonna get stampede.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the same thing as episode 1.
Yeah, just in reverse from our standpoint.
大バー家の務めご立派でした。
It was her? She was the Warhammer?
Oh,
didn't even wait for
he
the
wasn't even
change.
let. Oh, look at that!
Diamond fists.
Oh, like that's gonna do anything.
マーレ軍反撃の口火は今をもって切られた。
Ah.
エレン・イェーガーご本人がお越しだ。島まで行く手間が省けた。
Oh. Ugh.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
That is a warhammer.
全員覚えておけよ。一番槍を入れたのはこの私だと。
I'm the one who took the first shot. Would
Started the battle, I guess.
これとウドは
Oh man.
Just got trampled.
外で一体何が。
巨人同士が戦ってるみたいだね。私たちがここに拘束されていることが答えでしょ。
こりゃ。
遅いよ。早くロープを持ってきて。
了解です。
Oh boy. Here we go.
あの兵士が怪しい。私たちを尾行して。
of course.
Ah.
先に行っとくぞ。
少し様子を見てから。
Oh. You got the ODM gear.
そんなわけが。
You
Levi!
see Levi and Mikasa?
What the shit is that?
There's your warhammer.
Well, there's an actual hammer.
Oh. Look at this.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh no.
始祖を殺せば問題を先送りにするだけだ。我々はその補助に徹するのみだ。
Oh, it took the hands
Took his
off.
hands right off.
Eren Jaeger か。
What is going on?
Well, Eren had to have a plan, right?
I gotta assume.
三達エレン・イエーが言い残すことはありますか
Last words.
She's talking. It's like Beast.
What if Eren can...
今だ、ミカサ。
Now or never.
Oh,
listen to that
look
music.
at that gear.
Look at
Look at all the
that.
thunder spears.
Oh!
Thunder spears.
Oh!
Look at that gear Mikasa has.
Ah!
They're all armored up.
みんな来てくれたんだ。
Oh, that's so badass.
お願い。
Still got the
帰って
scarf.
きて。
Dude, he didn't even really know.
Well, he wasn't sure. He just said it's now or never. Hope you're here.
西と東から3万の兵力をここに集結させろ。まどもを一匹たりとも逃がしてはならん。式に参加した要人だ。主要国家は当事者となった。奴らとてそんなことは承知のはず。
I'm waiting for some to come flying into that room. Yep.
Yep.
That's nice timing there.
Well, the way he was talking and everything,
Yeah.
and they just did that to everyone else.
Look at that.
So they got a combination of Kenny's weapons and their weapons.
Oh!
おい、収容区ごと燃やすつもりか。分かってんのか、フロック。
Flock.
ここにいるのは敵とエレンは示した。戦えってな。
自分が何をやったか。あなたは民間人を殺した。子供も殺した。
He did.
ミカサ、まだ終わってない。
うなじを完全に吹き飛ばした。
俺もうなじを念入りに潰した。硬質化で何でも器用に作っちまうってわけか。いくらうなじを潰しても死なねえわけだ。うまくいけば潜水の巨人を食える。ガビー、お前は家族と一緒にいろ。ファルコを探しに戻る。
私も戻る。ウドとゾフィアがなんで殺されたのか。
お前は家に帰って。
Oh!
Oh. And more thunder spears.
ガビー、逃げろ。
Oh!
おい、大丈夫。
Oh.
この道もそう
Connie.
だ。
Connie.
行くぞ、サシャ。
Sasha.
Sasha, that's who it was. I will say, this Titan seems to be healing real fast.
巨人が現れた時に感じた違和感だ。足元から体ができていった。
Yep.
うなじからではなく。
Oh, look at that. Got a remote control.
潜水の本体は。
Oh, Eren.
Oh, there
My
goes the
God.
Titan.
It's happening.
潜水の巨人が食われる。
How's he gonna crush the...
of course.
It's like he missed. Oh, cut the jaw.
Who is that, our boy?
Is that Levi?
That's gotta be. I see the green. Yeah!
Yes. Oh. Oh.
No way. Is Eren gonna eat two? Yeah. You piece of trash.
Oh, look at it raining down on him.
Oh, God damn it! Go! Come on! Oh. I think I almost took Quinn's shoulder out of socket. I hit it so hard. God! Like, seriously, look, you can see the goosebumps. My God!
Wow, did we get everything in this episode, folks? Awesome battles. We saw all of our folks from the Corps and the regiment, whatever you want to call it, with just this sweetest ODM gear I've ever seen. That was so sweet. They're using everybody's technology. They used Kenny's technology where he had the pistols on the end of the ODM gear, plus they had thunder spears loaded up their arms. I think they each had like 6 on each arm, and they have like a new armor on the gear. And it seems like the gas isn't an issue. They seem to have that in plenty of supply. And we saw Levi back, which was the hugest moment for all of us this episode. But they were still able to get us in doubt. We thought Eren was in huge trouble when he got impaled by the Warhammer Titan, which gave us, I think, everything we could have wanted in terms of a Titan that had to live up to the name of the Warhammer. And what an ingenious idea that the Warhammer Titan was essentially remote control, for lack of a better word. The user is encased in a diamond cocoon while able to manipulate the Titan. Eren broke that, and is he going to be able to eat a diamond thing? Is he
was about to try.
Well, he was about to.
Is he going to be able to crush it? I mean, what happens
if he just swallows it whole?
Swallows it. What happens if that Titan decides to make a new Warhammer Titan inside of Eren? I've got so many questions about what could happen and how he's going to... I mean, is his diamond hands or his hardened hands enough to smash that open? I mean, so many...
He's gotta break it like
so
an
many
egg.
questions. And the part that I mean, look, there's... Here's the tricky part. I got to dial it back for just half a second to recognize the fact that there's going to be casualties on both sides in war, and I think they showed that, and that was, very purposeful the way it was done, with Mikasa asking Eren, like, look what you've done. You've taken out all these innocent people.
That was Mikasa confirming, in my eyes at least, not to jump on you like that, but
no, it's fine.
Confirming a heel turn for Eren.
Well, I just think Eren wanted to take out those who attacked him, and that's all he's seen.
It's almost like just a, hey,
but that being said,
now we're doing it to you, and he doesn't care.
Revenge.
Right, and that being said, Mikasa telling him, like, essentially, like, look, once you go down this path, there is no coming back. You've set things in motion to become what they are. The whole world's going to be against us now, and that's kind of what they said. But again, the new ODM gear with the armor on it, we saw Levi, and I love the part with the jaw Titan being like, why are these humans? Why are they attacking me? Don't they know I'm a Titan? Don't they know who I am, essentially?
You know who I am?
Yeah. My dad owns a dealership, for God's sake. Don't you know who I am? But that was great. And then we saw all the soldiers with the ODM gear flying around, and that Titan was toast unless he tries to escape somehow. But Levi with the big save coming in, cutting the jaw off. We were all worried. I thought, well, maybe Eren's just getting it in his shoulder. Maybe they missed a little bit from the nape of the neck, but it didn't matter.
Maybe he did the hardening.
Because he couldn't, why can't I bite down? That's because you don't have a jaw because of Levi. This episode gave us all the action that we could have wanted up to this part of the season, and I can't wait to get back into it. They just suckered us right in.
Last episode gave us all the information, gave us all the anticipation, gave us everything we wanted, and then they went to be continued. And then this episode gave us all of that action we wanted from the previous episode. And at first they did the little teaser, right? Like even Diamond Dave saw where they showed, the little backstory of earlier that day. It's like, oh great, are we doing the whole day? Are they gonna do his whole like childhood or something like that? What are they gonna do? No, they gave us like 3 minutes of backstory, which was
gear on this.
Oh, nice. Which was perfect. That's all we needed. And then it was just go time. And yeah, that's awesome that like every other Titan, it's bend the nape. And like he finally figured it out. Oh, wow. This one, it's totally different because, yeah, it was how many rockets? How many of those?
Yeah, like 12 of
How
them
many right in the back of the neck and nothing. So he figured it out. And so yeah, I'm wondering how he's gonna get that out, but of course then Pike told her, comrades, follow the shady guy in the beard.
Yeah.
So, but hey, we didn't even get to see Armin yet. So as far as Titan version. So it was just so exciting in this to get Mikasa back, to get Levi, just so much action.
Sasha, Connie.
Sasha, Connie. Yeah, Connie forgetting something again, as he always does. God, I love Connie too. He's a fun one to have on the team. But this has just been extraordinary. It was great what they did the last 2 episodes with the anticipation information. This one, like right at the end, gave me goosebumps, especially getting Levi, and then right at the very, very end, to be continued once again, like always. Gave me goosebumps, got me ready for the next episode. I love this show.
Can't believe we never caught he was in the new gear. But
anyway,
we've had it sitting in front of us.
But it's supposed to be like, hey, that looks different. Like we didn't notice that.
And my favorite part about
Lisa
and then that is she still has a scarf, and then he still has his green cape the way he wears it.
Yep.
So it was funny, just the quick, and that's all I saw was the green, and I was like, that's got to be our boy.
I'm trying to reserve a little bit of my excitement because as we saw, they were setting things up for the cart Titan to go get its artillery strapped on it. Remember, hey, we can have it in 15. Oh shit, this thing will be over in 2
minutes.
She said make it 10.
Yeah.
So look, we saw the Jaw Titan attack get completely taken out. I thought that was incredible. The way he was just so shocked that he was being attacked. How about that new ODM gear, the new outfits? Look, we're at a 4-year time jump. So you have to imagine that there would have been some pretty significant advancements in technology. We know that universally they're getting better at fighting the Titans, and our crew is right up there with all that. So
he's working hard.
Yeah, some pretty badass new stuff. My big question is, Eren going to be able to eat a giant diamond encrusted?
It's like a football
egg, football egg thing.
It's like a snake.
Not really sure. Doesn't know if it's going to even fit in his mouth. Of course, we saw that he can harden his hands to punch it, but diamonds punching diamonds. Is it going to break? Is he going to be able to eat it? What's going to happen with Cart Titan, or as we have come to know it, the Platypus Titan? I mean, there's so many questions in this battle. I mean, they hit us with the last 2 to be continued, right as Eren, and then to be continued mid-battle. But look, we know we have a lot left of this season, so I hardly think that this is going to be a complete Titan wipeout, at least the bad guys. But another thing that's that we don't know is what's going on with Beast Titan. He seemed like he was escorted out last episode and nowhere yet to be seen. So as to whether we're going to get that in this huge battle, who knows? But talk about an action-packed episode. It was interesting seeing how robotic Eren was about the fact that he did take out a bunch of civilians and children, and it seems like, and I said it last episode, it seems like he's Levi got in his ear over the course of the past 4 years and said, look, this is the way it is, this is how battle works, and for as cold and as callous as it sounds when you hear it, there is casualties of war and collateral damage.
Yep,
and that's part of it. So another incredible episode. Again, another just completely untimely to be continued, but such is the entire world of Attack on Titan. I can't wait to see where this story goes. It just keeps getting bad. Like you think, how can it get any better than this? And it gets better.
Yeah, I don't think it was Levi so much getting in his ear as it is just time
just
over
kind of
time,
seeing the way the world
just
works.
seeing
Yeah, that's a good point.
experiences, and then of course just everything, even in the past, and just now it's I'm done. We're doing this, and then whatever happens. He's committed. Clearly, he's committed. Like I was saying to you, Quinn, I think it is. I think that setup of dialogue between Mikasa and Eren. Again, this is just the way I'm taking it. It was like basically saying Eren's healed now because they made a point for Mikasa to even mention children are dead now, and that you just did something that can't be undone.
Can't go back.
So you can't go back, Bob.
I'm going back, Bob.
So just a lot of action in this one. I was kind of worried there a little bit because I guess in my head with how much he's the founder Titan, Eren's the founder Titan, he's got all these other things going on. I guess I would think that it's going to take a lot more than what it was here, but I was wrong, which is nice to see because he's still a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah.
But if he eats these two, then I don't see how anyone else can really, unless it's a really.
I made a prediction.
What's your prediction?
I think he's going to try and eat all of them, so he gets all the powers, and then that way he can end it. I think that's his ultimate goal, is just to end.
Yeah, all the Titans can end with him.
Yeah, that's a very interesting. Eat all the Titans, and then basically, take out.
No, remember he goes out in 7 years, or
there's a couple years,
or they
left.
have how many years they have left
total,
and that could maybe be.
I'm wondering now, just looking at this, it's we have it frozen where he's about to trying to eat the.
Looks like a pineapple.
Yeah, right. So what happens if you eat the Warhammer? Then does Eren have to stay underground and use it the same tethered
manner?
way?
No, you just get the powers.
The
of it.
powers.
I assume you get the powers.
So
and all the knowledge.
How about being able to just craft weaponry out of
that's the power that he'll have. So he can do that.
So then they'll actually help him against the brand new artillery that's coming against him too.
Full diamond armored.
Well, and to kind of play off your theory there, then if he is able to eat all the Titans, then obviously he would just let his time go. No transfer, no one else eat me, and then I would assume Armin would do the same. You know what? No one eat me.
Yeah,
it's ending with me. This is where the line stops, and then the 9 Titans are
done.
Gone. They just got to worry about whatever remaining. I'm just going to call it dummy Titans.
Yeah.
Even though that's not the correct term, but the dummy Titans, they just got to kind of, at least on the island,
and still no Reiner
are still around.
And no Reiner this episode.
No Reiner. What happened to Falco? Which kind of what you guys are bringing up. So where's Beast Titan? We still have Colossal. Well, Armin's Titan. So we got a couple other. Platypus is not here yet. Cart Titan. So we got a couple Titans still
floating
in
around.
the area. So this isn't over, not yet by a long shot, because we've seen him come into play. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next one because
I think it's over.
Nothing's over. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next one because I got to assume. Well, this is the other thing. He said it was now or never, Mikasa. So was there some kind of
maybe she had doubt,
some kind of potential heads up, but they just didn't know when the timing was going to be for them to show up? That's where I'm kind of leery right now on everything.
I'm wondering if they'll dive back into that.
Yeah, because it seems like even these guys, they had a plan. Eren might have been just operating on his own plan to just take out everything.
Well, he was just sending back letters to his comrades, so he had no idea.
He was hoping they would
get
word.
Well, he probably knew they would get word, but he didn't know he wasn't getting anything back.
Yeah.
So he didn't
Falco
know.
was sending him. So
Falco.
Well, we also have to remember that Eren just learned that the Warhammer Titan. I mean, they gave us that reveal that he just learned right now that the Warhammer Titan was tethered. So he may very well have told the troops, I'm going to turn. If the Warhammer, arrives, I'm going to try to take this thing out, but be prepared for.
I don't think he communicated anything.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, is that this whole thing was a setup. They were all there with the ODM gear. It's I'm going to turn. I'm going to try to handle this on myself. If it gets to the point where I can't handle it on myself, that's your cue to jump in.
Yeah, but maybe he never heard back. And that's why he's it's now or never. Because if you got my letters and if you got my information, if you're in on Falco's letters, you're it's got to happen now. And they came through.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it just keeps getting better and better. I don't know if we can give it higher than a 5 yet. Jeez, this might be the first 6-star match.
5 plus.
So
Get beat out Meltzer 5. Well, you know, this one was a 5.5 answer.
Yep, exactly.
It was that good.
It was that good.
Stars.
It was that good. So, for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.